Duel lists. Finally, we have a Salvo deck list that actually has some results. Frequent viewer of the channel, JakeLT, sent me this list. He said he went 7-1 in the last 2 weeks at his local gaming store with this deck versus meta decks. So I'm down to give it a try. Now, at first glance, the big things that I would immediately change is I would try to get this mind control in the main deck because this card is broken. And I would probably try to fit a limiter removal. Otherwise, there's no real reason to have Power Tool Dragon in the extra deck. But the deck looks solid. It actually looks pretty clean. There's some new cards in here, cards that we haven't seen in Salvo decks before, like Mechanical Chaser. I get a million comments like, Keegan, actually, I used to play Mechanical Chaser in 2010. It's like, yeah, I know, dog. I'm talking about like the decks that people actually bring to tournaments. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about the deck you played in locals in 2008 or some shit when Darkstrike Fighter was legal. This card is relatively new in the context of decks that we have seen have success or have actual success. And I think it's a pretty strong card. 1850 is a good stat line. It runs over Shura and Hamster, so that's always good. Runs over Stratos and Gearframe as well. So just having a card that can pressure on its own is really nice, and I think it's a little bit better than Dekoichi in this case. Worst case scenario, it is a machine that you can pitch to Machina Fortress, or that you can allure away as a dark. So pretty solid card, actually. Don't hate it. I love the Machina package. I think it really brings this deck together. Helps you get your grave set up for Dark Arm Dragon. Cyber Dragon's pretty solid card overall. Mystic Tomato, also a solid card. A card that I never really have played in Salvo decks before, but he's got a little Mystic Tomato package here. Tomato can get Sangan, Gale, Spirit Reaper, those three, and it can also get Dekoichi as a Salvo target. And it can also get Salvo itself, which I'm not sure if that'll ever come up, but possibly. Maybe you've already used your Gale, but you need a tuner. Could be interesting. The main deck does Tornado is interesting. The main deck Compulsory is interesting. There's a lot of like tech options here. I do like playing both Gores and Treg in this deck. So let's just go try and find a game. I mean, let's just do it. Sideboard looks straightforward. Extra deck, except for the random power tool, looks good. Let's just run it. Let's just try it out. I'm excited. I haven't played Salvo in a couple weeks. I haven't played it in a little while, so we're just gonna host and duel. We're just gonna duel and host and duel. All right, Rainbow Neos 69 is gonna be our opponent. What a name. All right, I'm gonna pick paper. All right, we lost the rock paper scissors. This is an Edison format with Keegan Classic. That's it. It's just a classic. Losing the rock, paper, scissors is a classic. Already we have the Mechanical Chaser, and already I'm pretty happy to have it because his hand looks good. We can pitch the Chaser, and then we can bring out the Force to reborn the Machina Fortress. This deck is going to be... What the fuck? He's going to send Bubble Guy? I guess he's going to send Bubble Guy. That's big chill with me. Sends Bubble Guy. You can salvage this back, which is interesting. I'm not sure if he's trying to set up a salvage play or if he's trying to just set up his Miracle Fusions, which is more likely. This deck probably fucking destroys heroes. What the fuck is going on? I pinged in the Discord, alright? You guys can blame the duelist in the Discord for not answering me fast enough for when I need to record, alright? Playing against the Fusion Recovery. Now, this deck is cool. I'm not going to say this deck isn't cool. Lets you add back a Polymerization and the Prisma. That's one way to convert a Spined Gilman. We are looking at a turn 1 absolute zero, ladies and gentlemen. However will we beat that card? I have no idea. 2 back row is really annoying. We're probably going to get dust shooted. Typhoon's a good draw. For sure. So his hand is Prisma and possibly Polymerization. It's possibly set the Polymerization as like a bluff. I am going to... Normal gear frame, I guess. Nah, there's no reason to do that. Let's just Typhoon one of these. I don't know, man. It was the Polymerization. Oh, he got us. He baited us. That's fine. We can go ahead and pitch. I'll do this for all the newbies in the chats. You pitch the Fortress and the Mechanical Chaser, and it counts to 11. I already know I'm getting the comments. But Keegan, Mechanical Chaser is only 4 stars. I get it every single time I play this deck. I get it every single time. He's going to even say it. He might even say it. He might even say it. Wait just a second. Mechanical Chaser is 4 stars. You can't do that. That's not an 8-star monster. God. I hate Yu-Gi-Oh! And I hate rulings. I hate it so much. You know how many times I've answered this question? I can't even tell you. It is triple digit numbers. You can send them to special him. I send them both as to 11. That is how it works. Baby's first Machina Fortress. Didn't know that. Heart. Now you know. And now everyone watching this video knows, so you don't have to type it in the comment section in the future. It is, without a doubt, the number one most received comment I've ever gotten is how did you summon Machina Fortress? Alright, we blew up a Starlight Road. Based. So he's got Prisma. Whatever. Like, who cares, you know? Who asked, you know? I just... Like, who asked? Sure. There's the Prisma. Fusion Recovery is cool. I do think that there is something here. There's some merit to this style of deck. I just think if you don't start with Stratos, you don't have a lot of cards to work with, which is kind of the issue. If he has Honest here, that'd be really annoying. But we're not going to summon Fortress. And the reason being, well, actually we have Bottomless. The reason being is he could get us another Prisma, and then Prisma sends Cyber Dragon, but we have Bottomless for Prisma, so yeah, it's probably worth it to just summon it. This also plays around Honest. Yeah, that's probably just worth it. So that's 800, and then 18, so he's going to take 26. Shortcutting for us, very kind of him. Actually, we have Bottomless set. I'm just going to pass. It only really punishes us as if he has specifically Cyber Dragon and Prisma. But this is fine. Yeah, this is chill. He did find the Stratos eventually. Card is good. Maybe I should have equipped the Gear Frame. I don't know. I don't think it matters that much. Searches Prisma, goes for the Miracle Fusion. That's going to banish both a water and a hero, or some combination thereof, and special summon out his second Absolute Zero. Unfortunately for him, this is not going to work out in his favor. We're going to book the Absolute Zero, and then we have Caius to banish it if he doesn't crash the Stratos here. Oh, he's going to crash. Okay, I think that's a smart play on his part. But Caius banish Zero. Oh, we could just compulse it too, honestly. But Caius banish Zero just works here. He has Prisma, one unknown. Let's just go for it. We could have all just attacked the... Nah, that's worse. I think that's worse. It's possible we should have saved the compulsory. He's probably going to ask if Zero activates while face down. Not face down. Yeah, that is how this works. If it's banished face down, I'll just like him the fucking ruling. Rules, individual card rulings. Just so you guys know. Blah, 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 blah. This, where is it? If this face-up card leaves the field. Does not activate if this face-down card leaves the field. I'll link him the rulings. Just to save us the time. This is a masterclass in day one Edison rulings. I should probably make a video on this, but even if I did, this guy would have never watched it. So here we are, alas. It's one thing to not know how your opponent's cards work, but not know how your own cards work. This is an important lesson to know. All right. Cool. Set. Pass the turn. Now, if he heavies me, do I compulse the Caius? That's the real question. I think the answer is maybe. However, I don't think he's... Actually, no, we don't now, because he's e-calling. So he has Woodman, Boyo, and other guy. That's the stupidest way I could have put this together. All right, there goes the Woodman. I could have compulsed it to deal 24, but then, like, who cares? I'll save the prison in hand. That way we don't get absolutely destroyed by Heavy Storm. Monster. Not the one I wanted. But it'll do. Caius. Attack. 300 direct. Plague Engrave's interesting. Activate Reaper. I'm liking this deck. I think I think it's cooking. We have yet to find a Salvo card, but the Mechanical Chaser did some work. It did exactly what I said it was going to do in the intro, so that's pretty nice. Here comes the Elemental Hero Prisma. That is a-okay. I am not concerned with this Boyo being in play. He is simply going to die. He revealed a Rainbow Neos. Oh, the namesake. I don't even know if you can reveal that card, but it's an Elemental Hero Neos. Okay, take 14. Monster cannot be destroyed by battle. Battle phase. Let's get his last card out of the hand. Oh, actually, I could have attacked per game with compulsory. This is more demoralizing, though, so let's go with this. It's only 700, but yeah, okay, yeah, he's just doing the total. Now, even if he top decks Heavy Storm, he loses, so we'll just set both pass. He plays his monster, Miracle Fusion. You've got to be kidding me. Okay, well, that's pretty good. One might say that's a miracle. How do we deal with this? I think we just take this. I think we just lose the Caius and then switch the Reaper. Yeah, I don't think there's really an issue here. Heavy Storm would be bad now, though. It would be really annoying. We don't play a lot of monsters, I'm noticing. Or, like, we haven't drawn a lot of monsters. We play a lot of monsters, but we haven't drawn a lot. You've got to be kidding me. Okay. Somehow if this Reaper dies, we can summon Dad. I guess Torrential is worth setting now, because if he summons another monster, we can just Torrential and then Special Dad and win. That should do things. I should have just gone for a game. Do you have another 0? I thought you used all your zeros. Miracle Fusion, I mean, go off, King. What do you have? Ocean Woodsman to make Terra Firma? Okay. What does this guy do? Fusion Summon cannot be... He can be Torrentialed, right? Cool. Nice. Rainbow Neo 69. Defeated. Swiftly. Hopefully someone in the Discord has answered. Please. Okay, yes. Let's go. Yes, someone has responded. So we'll get you guys a nice little... That was a little bit of a warm-up game, all right? That was a little bit of a warm-up game. A little bit of a ruling knowledge test, okay? But now we've got that boy Josh here to help us test. I'm gonna message him. I am hosting. Hopefully, he is bringing something remotely competent, something interesting, something not too crazy. Actually, let's take a little bit of a gander at the RBET schedule while we wait for Josh. RBET, It's coming up. June 8th and June 9th is the last RBET online of the season. And then after that, it's all IRL RBETs till the end of the season. We've got RBET Los Angeles, the first 2-day RBET. Info in description below. Check out that. Crazy prize pool. Crazy stacked event. We already have a ton of top players signed up for it. RBET Laurel, Maryland. Massive Edison tournament. Slated to be the biggest Edison tournament of the year. At least the highest capacity. So if you want to go to the largest event of the year, RBET Laurel, Maryland, make sure and sign up for that now. There's a chance it sells out. Realistically, not immediately, but there's a good chance it sells out even at the high capacity because it's going to be the biggest one. And then RBET New York, September 21st. Very exciting locale, very exciting everything. I love New York City. Can't wait to go back. It's been far, far, far too long. It's actually been about 16 years since I was last in New York City. I'm excited to go back and play some Edison Yu-Gi-Oh with the boys. Well, I probably won't be doing much playing. I'll probably doing a lot of coverage, a lot of talking to people. But you guys will be doing all the dueling in the most competitive Edison format environment. Is that Josh? I don't even know if that's Josh. Okay, it is. We got that boy. Let's hop right into things. All right, good luck, have fun to Josh. Josh is going to pick paper. I already know it, but I'm picking paper. Yeah, see, I already knew he was picking paper. Now he's going to switch to scissors. Fucking. Goddamn. Okay. I tried to 5D chess. This hand sucks. Why don't we have gear frame? Where's my gear frame? Wait. I need gear frame. Oh, no. Don't be some Christia deck. I was trying to re-rank the top 10 most powerful cards in the format because I think I am revisiting my list. Okay, Gold Star for Future Fusion is terrifying, but we can maybe do something to pressure, question mark. I'm going to try it. Pitch Special Fortress. Hopefully Josh knows how this works. Hopefully I don't have to explain this ruling twice in one video. Let's do a nice little 25. I need to end this game as soon as possible, basically. That's the goal. If he's playing Jinzo, he may have Cyber Dragon access. That's why I want limiter removal, man. It would make this hand, like, actually crazy. Like, I could go Sidra, Fortress, Limiter, GG. Game just ends. Okay, passes again. Dust Tornado. Alright. Pretty terrible, but we'll just attack again. Phoenix Wing Wind Blast. Pitching Destiny Hero Malicious. I really don't want to draw Fortress again. I'm going to keep it real with you. But, alas. We have Dust Tornado for Future Fusion. Hopefully he does not have Heavy Storm. That's kind of the vibe. It's like, I am sincerely hoping he does not have Heavy Storm. It looks like he's playing some type of hero deck. Possibly Hero Frogs. Possibly Diva Hero. What in the fuck is this? That is based. Whatever this is based. He's playing Alchemist in his hero deck? That's kind of a vibe, actually. That's kind of clean. Wait, and he hit Stratos? I do have to deprison this. I cannot allow this to stick around. That's actually some clean tech. I had not thought of using that. Well, unfortunately, we have to go another minus to summon this fucking bullshit card, but gotta do what you gotta do. Pass the turn. He's like pretty accurately playing around our Dust Tornado by not just slamming the Future Fusion. What is he playing though? This deck looks clean. Rhoda, okay. Rhoda for Warrior Lady would be bad. I don't know if he's playing Warrior Lady, but every time I see Dimensional Alchemist, I get like Fairies PTSD. I feel like the deck we're playing right now would get absolutely fucking rolled and smoked by Fairies. I feel like that matchup is unwinnable. Because we don't have Light Mirrors. We don't have ways to deal with the repeatable DD Warrior Lady. We don't have like fucking outs to Christia. I feel like this deck just is the one that gets smoked by fairies. If you're playing fairies and you get paired against the guy playing Salvo, you're probably just like, Omega lol. Okay, searched Alias. That's a unique one. That's not what I was expecting. I will say that much. However, he's going to go Future Fusion. Try and Dust Tornado it. That worked out well. Main deck Dust Tornado actually doing something. Quite nice, quite nice. Space Typhoon also possibly useful here somehow. Not sure how, but let's go ahead and attack. That's just the Alias. Very nice. In case he draws further Wind Blasts, I do want the Space Typhoon set to snipe something end phase. I wonder what his back row is. I'm actually really curious now. Destiny Hero Malicious. That's getting activated. Cool. So, now what? Normal summon Malicious. Or special summon Malicious. He can normal summon Caius. It's like not terrible. Set 2? Sack for Caius? No! Okay. Let him cook. Let him cook. I could have composed it. I guess. I don't know. Let's just hit one of these. Mind Control. That's a good one. That's a good one to hit. You've got to be kidding me. Okay. He's got that dasher, dude. This deck is cool. This deck is fucking sweet. I like his deck. I like it a lot. He probably plays Destiny Draw in it. No, it looks good. It like actually looks fun as shit. I'm just dying to this stupid bullshit Caius. God damn it. I'm gonna have to compulse this guy. Yeah, we can't leave him. We can't leave him any further. We have to compulse it. I can't keep taking this damage. I can't drop to 800 because then it kills our brain control. E-call? You still have targets? What? This is so fucked. This is so fucked, ladies and gentlemen. Ocean, of course. Of course he still plays Ocean. That makes sense. That makes sense. Dude, his deck is so rad. Alchemist, Dasher. Oh, this is so fucking cool. Actually, I want to queue this up almost immediately. Set Monster Pass. You've got to be kidding me. This is so ass, dude. This is so bad. It's so bad. Dude, what is going on? Flip Ocean. We got a bottomless. We got a bottomless that boy. None of that Ocean action. Now we're talking. Now we've got gear from it, you know? Normal, activate. Let's go get Machine of Force. Pretty good one to get here. Because it's straight up game. And I'm going to go for it. Because the first back row didn't stop Fortress before. That is incredibly annoying. Alas, what can you do? We attack for 18. We press onwards. Pass the turn. I think saving the book makes sense because if he has some way to get absolute zero, let's say a water monster and a miracle fusion, we can book it and then Caius it. Right. Okay. So he hasn't used the dasher. So he has Caius, 2 unknowns, and he hasn't used the dasher. It's got to be brain control, right? It's got to be brain control. That's the only thing that makes sense. It's got to be brain control. Why didn't he dust shoot me? Am I missing something? Oh my gosh. It has got to be brain control. Was it brain control? The world may never know. The world may never know. Oh, Pog Champion. No Battle Fader. Imagine he just has Battle Fader and reversals us. Cool, cool. Okay. Okay, we got a W. His deck is sick, though. It's fucking rad. Alchemist is such a good card in that deck. I haven't ever seen that. I haven't ever even thought of that. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Book of Moon I've always liked versus Absolute Zero. The main deck of our deck kind of worked. Just kind of did the thing. We could also just not side. I don't think it matters that much. We didn't see Diva. Because we didn't see Diva, I'm like hesitant on pulling the rug. Like, he has to stop Stratos, but he's got Ecall and he's going first. So it's like, not that great. Not that great. We could go for the game plan of like keep his back row clear and then Kaiku him. Like DD Crow probably has some applications. I don't know, man. Mystic Tomato, is he at his best here? Gale, Spirit Reaper. Gale seems good. Spirit Reaper seems okay. Trag Gores I've never really loved versus the Absolute Zero deck. Let's trim on some of those boys. Because, like, Gores, you're just taking 25, then trading the Gores with the 0. But that's a losing exchange. Which I don't particularly love. Let's go without these boys, and then in... these boys? Card Trooper? More machines isn't a bad thing. Whatever. Keeping it simple. I need to see more of his deck. I don't know why there's an Alchemist or a Dasher or those. I just need to see more of his deck. Like, it's possible he's just not playing Diva. This hand works. It just does the job. Chaser can run over Stratos, which is nice. Can't run over Alias, but he can run over Stratos. One thing I have noticed is that I am enjoying my time here. Do we take this opportunity to get Dekoichi down? Sure, why not? If he's set Heavy Storm, I will solemn it. But I will take this opportunity to get Dekoichi down. He might be on like Cyber Dragons and stuff. Space Typhoon, the book. That's okay. Special Evil Guy. That will have to do. Sack for Jinzo. I don't like that. I'll solemn that. Jinzo. What a terrifying card. What a really scary thing to see. Not an ideal draw, but we get a redraw here because of Dekoichi. So it's gonna find us Machina Fortress best possibles right now. The answer is how much do we press? And I'm gonna go with the double attack. Leading with Spear Reaper in case of Trigodia. And that's going to connect, so we've got ourselves nice little hand rip. Hits Brain Control. We take those. 1400. It's possible he's just playing like Future Fusion Jinzo OTK. Yeah, it's possible he's not even playing like a hero deck. But he has such a developed hero package. I find that hard to believe. Maybe it's like both. Maybe it's like just a why not both situation. What an insane card to draw. Alright. Caius is set monster. It's gonna get negated. Pitch. Special Fortress. Battle phase. Fortress attacks. He gets tokens. What in the fuck? Okay. That is not what I was expecting. Debris Dragon goes crazy here. What? What a deck. I'm having trouble understanding it. But I like it. Like, at the same time, I'm, like, intrigued. Mechanical Chaser has really just done it all for us this game. He's just done it all. I'm a big fan. Say less, Mr. Chaser. Alright. Let's play into Mirror Force. Crazy tech. Yeah, the Spirit Reaper. Or the Mechanical. I'm not even sure which. But the Spirit Reaper's going crazy. Yeah, he's doing work. I have no idea what he's even talking about. But whatever it is, it's doing work. The Chaser, the Reaper, they're all coming together here. Rhoda. I would like a limiter removal in this deck somewhere. Simply because I like winning the game. But so far I've been very impressed with the list. And it makes me happy. Because rarely do we see a Salvo deck cook this much. Alright, Stratos. That's a pretty good draw. It can search Prisma. Prisma can send... Oh, I don't even know if he's playing Prisma. He's probably not even playing Prisma. It's unfortunate for him. Both times he's had Dasher. He's drawn the search card instead of drawing the natural Stratos. There's Mally. He's going to set a new back row. He's not even going to attack, which I respect. We're just going to play into it. Attack. And that's going to work. Let's discard that Malicious from his hand. We've now gotten 3 discards with Spirit Reaper. Big fan. Big fan here. Just pass. He can Mally and then sack it for a guy if he draws something like that. He could Special Plague from his hand with Dasher, Future Fusion. Am I dead here? If he has 3 returners, I actually die. What the fuck? What the fuck? If he has 3 returners, I actually die. Oh, man, imagine. I was about to say, like, wait a second. I just fucking lose. But no, it's just not. It's not that. It's just going to be tough. It's just going to be a tough comeback. A slow grind. The slow blade pierces the shield. Yeah, man. Plays Treeborn too. Interesting deck. A lot of tech cards. A lot of Future Fusion action. Looks very much like it revolves around Future Fusion, but let's just close this one out. Insane top deck on our part. Burial. Wild. Yep. GG's. 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 GG's to Josh. And thank you to him for hopping on and dueling against me. And also thank you to you guys for tuning in and watching this deck. How do I feel about it? Mechanical Chaser felt good. It felt like it did the job. Now, did it do anything that Dekoichi couldn't have done? Not necessarily, but the fact that I had an 1850 in my hand, and if I needed to attack over a Stratos, I could, was kind of cool. I do like it. I think that tech does have merit. Does Mystic Tomato have merit? I feel like Mystic Tomato is just a good glue card. It just holds his decks together, and this deck feels like it's definitely held together by that specifically. I would like to see a limiter removal and a mind control in this main deck. But the deck felt really solid. It just felt like a classic little Machina guy deck. That being said, I am noticing a big weakness after that last game. Pulling the rug is devastating. Stops Salvo, stops Gearframe, stops Kaya, so stops 7 monsters, 9 post board if you count the breakers. So, food for thought. And then also, yeah, I don't know. I'm not in love with, like, siding Card Trooper. or like Siding Nobleman. This deck does a pretty good job playing into Raikou. You've got Cyber Dragon, you've got Chasers, Dekoichis you could run into the Raikou, you've got Sangan, you've got Gear Frame, you've got hella ways to like even Fortress plays well into Raikou. Like, you have a lot of ways to deal with Raikou and just be fine. I think my changes would be like just in the dark. I'd probably cut this guy just entirely. I don't really see what he's there for. I'll probably cut one of these. Probably play limiter removal in the main. And for the sideboard, I'd probably want, I don't know. It's a tough one. That is a tough one, isn't it? That is a tough one. Probably also want the mind control. You know what? I actually don't even think 2 tomato is bad. I think 2 tomato is fine. I just want the mind controls. The books felt kind of unnecessary. You probably don't need 2 books. The main deck Dust Tornado was interesting. I didn't hate it. I don't know what it would be. I don't know what the cut would be. Weirdly enough. It might be a Salvo. Like, weirdly enough. Because he's, like, not that good. And then, for the sideboard, maybe I would just keep the Trooper. I don't know. But this is where I'd start. This is where I'd start. I'd probably start the mind control, start the limiter removal, and then go from there. And then I'd probably try to start the Dust Shoot, but I could see siding it. It's not the craziest card to side. It's just such a good card that, like, is Call of the Haunted really better than Trap Dust Shoot? Like, how does the deck look with Dust Shoot here instead of Call? Looks a little bit better, if you ask me. But I don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe Call of the Haunted is good because you have such easy access to Sangan. I don't know, man. This is probably where I'd start, though. And then maybe get, like, another hate piece in the sideboard. I'm not even sure what, though. Maybe Fossil Dyna? He seems pretty good. Or some sort of, like, layered hate piece. Like, Zombie World. Just as a one-of. So you don't get destroyed by Cyber Dragon. And you can, like, shut off Monarchs and shut off Christia decks and, like, shut off the Dragon decks. Just so you have that, like, kind of additional layer of hatred. But I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, smash like, subscribe. See you guys in the next video, which is going to be a banger. Peace out, everyone.